I don't know what these intros are, you guys. I honestly have no idea. I don't know. I'm supposed to have like a cool intro to all these, and I don't. I'm just an idiot. So, guys, it's day 4. Day 4 in Paris. I feel like I just got here. I literally feel like I just landed, just made my first video on day 4. Today was my last day in Paris, and I feel like I should feel sad to say that, but I really don't. I feel like I've seen everything that I wanted to see and then some in Paris. I had a checklist of things that I wanted to do, not necessarily an itinerary to follow, but a checklist of things that I wanted to see, and I saw every single one, and then some. I was surprised by certain things. So this trip has been amazing so far. The 1/3 of the trip is done, and that's okay. I'm getting tired. So today was my Bible Louvre tour, so that was incredible. I have done the Louvre with a tour and without a tour, and the with the tour, as of today, was by far so worth the money. Going to the Louvre without a tour personally is a waste of money because it is so overwhelming, you guys. When you walk into that place, it is so overwhelming that it's like a labyrinth in there. It's just staircases and hallways that are as long as a football field. Like, just craziness. So if you don't have a guide, good luck. Today's tour was Egyptian themed, so I got to learn about so many things that I've read about. I got to see basically firsthand things that were around during the time of like my favorite scriptures in the Bible. Some of my favorite stories. I got to see things that have been affected by things. I'm not going to get super into it, but very, very cool stuff. So I finished up the Bible Louvre tour, and then I spent about an hour in the Louvre just looking at things that I had wanted to see, such as like the Mona Lisa, Venus de Mayo, multiple sculptures and paintings that I wanted to see by Da Vinci. I got to see again, and so that was very cool. But I'm not a huge going and looking at paintings or sculptures kind of person, so I only spent about an hour in it, and since I did it early, more towards the afternoon, it gets insanely busy. So if you're ever going to go to the Louvre, guys, go when it opens, or right before it closes. Also, after that, I walked around the Latin Quarter again, just to do a little bit more shopping and to see it. Today was a pretty day, so it was nice and sunny, and I got to be out and semi-warm. It's not as cold as I thought it was going to be. Even though it's about 45 degrees, you're walking, so it's like, you know, you're not just sitting and being cold. You're like walking and you got your body heat up, body temperature. So that's it. It's a lot nicer than I expected. After that, I had an incredible dinner at this little tiny cafe, totally Parisian cafe on the top of Montmartre. And I had like a meat and cheese plate. If you know me, I'm all about the meat and cheese plates. And then I had raviolis. Ugh, so good. And just a quiet, alone dinner. I think I FaceTimed probably almost everyone that I knew. So, because, guys, it's setting in that I'm alone here. So, I mean, I obviously, I knew that I was alone, and I wanted to take this trip alone. It is very empowering, but it's getting quiet over here. So, with that being said, I'm very thankful that tomorrow I am flying to Italy. Very excited about that. I fly to Italy tomorrow at 11 a.m. So tonight's it. Tonight's the last night in Paris. And I wrapped up my night by going and sitting at the Sacré-Cœur, which I visited on my first day of Paris. And kind of like, you know, I went and saw it on the first night, and since tonight's my last night, I want to go back to it and see if I noticed anything, or I don't know, just to kind of go back. Went to it on the first day, going to it on the last day. It was really, really cool because there was what is this? The harmonica? No, that's not a harmonica. I don't know why my brain is freezing. I don't know, what is that, the French, music? Wow, okay. Well, there was a man playing French music, and it was really cool, the ambiance, and there was people walking around selling wine. I didn't buy any wine, but I did buy a crepe. I ate so much on this trip, and it was a really cool, like, just the whole vibe of the evening was really, really cool. So Parisian. And I'm really happy with how I wrapped up my Paris stint of the trip. Like I said, I've done everything that I wanted to do. It was exactly how I planned it to be. My views on traveling alone are wiser now. I have learned a lot on this trip on traveling alone and being smart about it. My recommendations to people that want to travel alone is to obviously learn the language of where you're going. That's the one thing that I do regret. Even a small amount, learn the language of where you're going. But I am going to London by myself as well, so I think it'll be really cool because I'll be able to talk to people there. But yeah, so I don't have a whole lot of stories to share today. It was just a lot of wandering, really peaceful, quiet. I had my earphones in the whole day, just listening to music. So it was a really good chill. It was chill, but I mean, like, I'm exhausted from walking so much, but it was a chill day. So I'm really, really happy with how I wrapped it up. And yeah, so tomorrow's video is going to be in Paris. Whole nother scenery, not this beautiful bedroom that you see. I'm going to be in another beautiful bedroom. It's just going to be in Italy. And I will have all sorts of stories to share with you tomorrow. And that is all I have for you tonight, guys. I will be posting all of the video or all of the pictures from the Louvre today, and just the walks that I took and all of the food that I had. You know, I took pictures of every single meal that I had, which I think I've like lost track of how many that I've had today. And yeah, so that is it. All right, you guys, I will see you all lovely ladies and gentlemen tomorrow. Bye.